Would you like to relax now? Yeah, let's take a break now. You enter the room and lay down on a bed that is not the most comfortable, but smells fresh and clean. With Lucy's news on your mind and the exhaustion from the hollow, you drift off to sleep. The night passes before you realize it, and a new day dawns in the Outer Ring. I was saying Outer Rim earlier, but I think for some reason I just had Star Wars in the mind or something. Also, this bamboo, it just exists to flip a lever whenever someone steps on this thing. Oh, hey, Belle. You need anything? Talk about Lucy's requests. I haven't heard anything from Lucy yet, but if you're curious about the investigation, go ask her about it. Maybe we can help her out. Oop, speak of the devil. Oh no, it's us contacting them. Are you there, Lucy? I'm here. You want to ask about before? I was just about to contact you. I've got some clues. How's it looking? We have a suspect, but it's kind of tricky. Meet me where we met up last time. I'm on my way. Okay, I'll be waiting. Alright then. Oh, hello, Piper. Joining in?
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Yes, I wanted to go over the details of the Tour d'Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy. Piper, were you testing me just now?
Sorry. But what comes next is crucial, and it's messier than we thought.
Proxy, the suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. She'll fill you in on the details.
Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
Looks like Casa could very well be the informant. Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us. Caesar is going to be torn up about it. So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, cause that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
The night of the Blazewood shipment has finally arrived. Casa has already left town, Belle. Let's pack up and get moving. Okay, betrayed or not? Well, let's go look then. And see if we found our informant or if someone else is behind this. Okay. Lucy, Piper, and Lighter.
Oh dear.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Lighter would probably be the kind to know how to shut up. Okay, so we're bringing the short blonde duo and the tall the tall guy of the group. Okay, come on, load. There we go. Normally I would get a bit annoyed with loading screens freezing up, but I just like this game so much that I can overlook it.
How are things with Bernice and Caesar? I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. Alright, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now.
Ugh. Big ass cargo lifts.
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Hello.
You did your best today.
There we go again. Okay. Yeah, it's been a bit since we had a crash in the middle of the stream. Okay, let me, before anything else, let me check if the recording there got corrupted or not. Okay, actually, that's not going to be muted, so let's leave that be. Plus, plus OBS would catch it at the moment. I'll have to check if I'll need to cut part of that off and recover a bit from Twitch. But yeah, at least we can continue right from where we left off about. Not that we were that deep in anyways. Okay.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of editing for this video.
Come on, let me resize that thing. Come on. Hide that. There. Okay. Just realized something. With how the clip button doesn't open up the browser anymore, there's no real reason to keep the...
We're in the hollow.
There's no real reason to keep the browser muted with that, except for, well, raids, or when we go look for people to raid. Nope. Controller needs to be activated.
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
That truck.
Let's see. Not a Mirage. Okay, Oasis. Okay, that's certainly a name for it. Or for a company.
Heads up!
There we go.
Lighter, tag me in!
I think one of the reasons... Oh, these things. I think one of the reasons the Sons of Caledon are liked a lot as well is because they're the biggest and most diverse group, or biggest and most diverse faction in the game as of yet.
So that's how you wanna go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run!
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry. Please, hold your horses. It would be a real shame if we were too noisy and Casa found out.
Okay, can't follow up directly. Just the noise that they make when they go flying and impact like that, huh?
Proxy, where did Casa go? Let's search the area first.
The round past the barricade looks down, but no footprints. Did Kaza head to the upper level?
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Okay, they didn't have line of sight, but well, all they would have heard was a lot of noise coming from here. There we go.
Crowd pleaser.
Catch this one. You got it.
I think this place is the storage area.
I didn't even notice that the platform was moving up during up during all that. Hello, Bang Boo. All doors are locked and no clues about Casa's whereabouts. But thankfully we might have a witness here. Let's try asking that Bang Boo over there. Playing cute. What brings you back, Master? I wasn't napping. Huh? You're not Master? Or the one with the pointy ears, or the tall guy. Who are you? Casa asked to check on the goods. Did Master ask you to come? The goods are fine and the ether concentration is low here. Everything is all good. And the pointy ears and the tall guy? The pointy-eared one picks up the stuff. They're really scary and I don't like them. The tall guy came before Master did. He said he was also sent by Master to check on the cargo. The tall guy took something out of a box. I tried to stop him, but he said he was fine as long as I don't tell Master. Master wouldn't get mad. You're not Master, so it's okay to tell you. Shabby, clever. If you're looking for Master, go through that fissure. It's in behind the stack of cargo boxes. Hello. A hidden fissure. Among the boxes you notice one full of sunflint with signs of rummaging, but there's no fissure around. According to that Bang Boo, the tall guy took away something from here. Who was that and what did he take? Okay. A box full of blazewood handicrafts and a motorbike nearby, supposedly belonging to Casa. However, there is no fissure around. I'm guessing this hollow is a lot more stable than the usual ones, so it isn't as dangerous inside. Then again, Ethereal's outside, so it doesn't mean not dangerous. Also, thank you for the welcome back, Aurora.
It's the exit. Let's go.
Okay, what are we going to find on the end of this? More Ethereals, of course. Left nothing for them to do.
Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy, let's take a...
Interrupted a bit.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar...
Okay, now she's personally insulted.
What are you doing running with them?
Yeah.
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with? I'm frozen now.
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities.
Undefeated champion!
Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before.
There we go, just split him in half.
He's trying to escape! After him!
Oh, that's not good.
Caesar, you're here. Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord.
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying. No matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth.
Okay, but then how are they getting intel to screw with the Sons of Caledon's operations?
Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Suspicious sunflint part. A sunflint part given by Pompeii. A little bottle made of iron, usually with some oil inside as a blessing. But this one has an electronic chip inside instead.
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here?
He didn't take something out, he put something in.
Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Oh.
Boss, Pompeii, Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly, I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
Okay, and that's the current Overlord.
Yeah, and I think they just realized there's something going on within their own ranks. And he's not pleased.
Let's see, Aurora. We're getting a civil Roman war in reenactment. It's like the Titus Andronicus modern inscenation, however you're supposed to say that. Okay. I think we should have enough for a 10 pull at the very least after all this. Already should have a few, actually, 10 pulls on the normal banner, but we have no real reason to draw there. We could try for Alice, but we'll see. 2 days later.
So, it turns out, Moores bugged the handicrafts sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moore's doing, we wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Later, a little distance away.
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual. Caesar's worried about something? It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy, can you come up with something?
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
You tell Weiss what happened with Caesar that night. Something troubling Caesar. We've solved the information leak and cleared Casa's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? It doesn't sound like Caesar's style. On top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll? Collecting a bit might help clear her head. Alright, let's do that. It's getting late, Bella. You should get some rest since you're heading out tomorrow. Alright. I think you can see some differences with Lucy and Starscream and such. I think I did call her the Sons of Caledon's Starscream earlier. And since you and Caesar are heading back to... Perhaps you should go to bed early. Go to bed now. Yeah, the difference between Lucy and Starscream is that Lucy actually respects her leader, even though she does want to replace her, whereas Starscream, well, he has absolutely no respect for anyone but himself. Stepping into the room, you flop onto the simple yet cozy bed. With Caesar's city tour around and sitting in the corner, what should you do?
Wait.
Hmm?
Is that something going on your end?
Yeah, some kids next door are just getting loud for a bit there. Not sure what that was about. Not sure if there's a birthday or anything, or just kids playing in this alley.
I was hearing that noise earlier whenever you spoke.
Okay, at least it's getting blocked out whenever I'm not talking, but... let me step up to close the window, even though we have only like half an hour left. Okay, there we go. I should probably give the window... not even sure what you'd call it, but... probably needs to be a bit, get a bit of cleaning, because I think I see some black mold or something growing on the woods. Need to get rid of that quick.
Yeah, make sure, double check if it's just dirt, or if it's actual mold, it could be a sign of potentially bigger problem.
Yeah. Weiss always complains of being tired during shopping. Would Caesar be up for that? You doze off before you realize it. After a period of time, you are awakened by the chirping of birds. It's just black spots from what I can see, so...